And when it was asked, when Rasulullah ﷺ was asked, who are the Awliya Allah? Man Awliya Allah? Rasulullah ﷺ mentioned, Alladina idha ru'u dhukir Allah. They are those people, and when they are seen, Allah is remembered. Okay, jinko dekhne se Allah yaad aa jaye. So they are the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you look at their faces, then you will remember Allah. So today we look at public following. We look at somebody who has got 1 million or 2 million subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, like many Wahhabis have done. Yeah, a very famous Wahhabi scholar, Tariq Jameel. He has over 1 million subscribers, and he talks about unity of deens. He hides his Aqidah, but he is Deobandi. He is Deobandi. And he calls for the unity of Muslims. If anybody is creating awareness like me, then they say this person is dividing the Ummah. This is not dividing the Ummah, this is making the Ummah aware. This is making the Ummah aware of the diseases that are out there. When someone who is making you aware, who is educating you of the diseases that are out there, and that person is not dividing the Ummah. Just as the police and the criminals, the thieves, the robbers, can they unite? No. Until the criminals and the thieves and robbers, they do not give up their ways, there is no unity with the police. Until these people do not do tawbah from their erroneous beliefs, from their misguided beliefs, then we cannot unite with them. You cannot unite with filth. If you are in a state of purification, will you go and unite yourself with filth, with gandagi? No, because then you will be stained with gandagi, with filth, with impurities. So, we need to be aware of these people. And the awliya Allah, by being in their company, by taking their suhbah, a person will benefit both in this dunya and in the akhirah. And you will be reminded of Allah. You will turn towards the Sharia, and you will also strive to become good Muslims as the awliya Allah do. And how do they attain this? Through their firmness in their aqidah and in observing the Sharia. Yeah? Firstly, through establishing their fara'id, as the Hadith Qudsi mentions, that وَمَا تَقَرَّبَ إِلَيَّ عَبْدِي بِشَيْءٍ أَحَبَّ إِلَيَّ مِمَّا افْتَرَضْتُ عَلَيْهِ. That the qurb, that the friends of Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that my abd does not attain vicinity and qurb with me through anything which is more dear to me than the fara'id that I have obligated upon him. So when they have established their fara'id, then they engage in nafli ibadah. So much so that then Allah says that I become their hearing with which they hear. I become their sight with which they see. I become their hands with which they grasp. I become their feet with which they walk. This is the Hadith Qudsi, which is in the words of Allah, but delivered by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So then their words are so effective that when they preach and teach the deen, it becomes so effective that then it enables millions of people to embrace Islam, as we witnessed in Ajmer Sharif by Hazrat Khwaja Muinuddin Chishti Ataya Rasul Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi, that through his services and efforts, 9 million people embraced Islam. This is how effective their words become when they become Allah's. When they truly become Allah's, Man kana lillahi kana Allahu lahu. जो अल्लाह का हो जाता है तो फिर अल्लाह उसका हो जाता है. The most simple meaning, or the simplest meaning of this hadith, that whoever becomes Allah, then Allah becomes his. So their words become so effective that they then penetrate the hearts and minds of those individuals. So our ancestors, if we go apart from the Sadat-e Kiram, because they are from the progeny of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but the non-Sadat, unless they are from the family of the Sahaba Kiram radiyallahu anhum, then our ancestors, maybe after 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 generations, they are those who were converted to Islam by the likes of Sayyiduna Khwaja Muinuddin Chishti Ajmeri. He is our Mohsin, and the likes of Hazrat Data Ganj Baksh, who is in Lahore in Pakistan, and Baba Fariduddin Ganj Shakar, So through the efforts of these people, because the doors of Nubuwwah are closed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, through them serving the deen, this is what it means to be a wali of Allah. Then this is how Allah's power is behind their words, behind them speaking, behind them seeing, behind their hearing, behind their walking, and behind their grasping. So those people who deny karamat, if the karama is proven from the Quran, then this is an act of kufr to deny it. If it is proven from a hadith which is mutawatir, hadith mutawatira, then again it is kufr to deny it. But if it is proven from other ahadith, then it is misguidance. Hazrat Asif bin Barqiya, his karamat is mentioned in the Quran in Surah An-Nahl. Also the karama of Sayyidah Maryam, the mother of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, her miracle has also been mentioned in the Quran al-Majid. So the karamat are truthful, yet people today, they even deny the superhuman qualities of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Wahhabiyya, they deny this. The Wahhabis, they deny and they say he was an ordinary human being, he had no powers. Whereas his superhuman powers, I mentioned them in the previous Jummah, that even those things which become connected to them, their relics, are also able to perform miracles, and they do things which are kharke adat. So it is imperative that we, just as we believe in the awliya Allah, we believe in their greatnesses, we should also follow their talimat, their teachings. Then if we are truthful in our claim in having love for them, we claim to be devotees of Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani, and we believe in them, in the awliya Allah. But when it comes to following their ways, their talimat, their teachings, then unfortunately we are far behind. We are in the back row. So we should be striving, if our love is truthful, for the friends of Allah, for the prophets of Allah alayhimus salam, then we should be implementing their teachings, their commands. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me and you the tawfiq. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.